Hi guys, Paul here. Today I'm going to do my shave of the day, and today I'm going to be using the this is a Gillette Rocket HD. This is the English version of the Gillette Super Speed, and it's the HD Rocket. A little bit heavier, thicker handle, but it's got the same kind of mechanism where the drive goes up into the razor. It's kind of a worm drive system, very nice and smooth. A huge fan of the rocket style opening mechanism. I really like them, and I really like the HD. I like the added weight of the HD rocket over the regular Super Speed rocket, and I'm going to use that today. And I've got loaded in there a Persona Platinum blade, which I really like. So this week I've been using pretty much just creams. Not a huge cream fan. When I first started out wet shaving, I used to use a lot of creams, and I have a lot of them laying around that are partially used and whatnot. But as I've gone along in this journey, I've kind of migrated toward using mostly soaps, and so a lot of creams sitting around. So this week, one of the guys on one of the Facebook groups suggested just using creams this week, so that's what I'm doing. And today I'm going to be using one of my favorite creams, actually, which is the D.R. Harris Windsor. Love the smell of this. It actually smells kind of similar to the little bug in there, similar to the Hermes Terre de Hermes men's cologne. So I'm going to be pairing with that the fine orange Noir. This was a sample sent to me by Bruce Weber. He also sent me a big bottle of it, but I'm going to use up the sample here first. And for my brush, I'm going to be using the Vilong Lord Randal. This has really become one of my favorite brushes. I really love this brush. You know, I had a Vilong horsehair brush, which I wasn't too thrilled with. A little too prickly for me. I'm not a big horsehair fan, and so I was a little bit apprehensive about buying another product from Vilong, but I was assured by actually Busta that this was a really good brush, nice and dense, soft, and he wasn't wrong. He didn't steer me wrong on this one, and I got to thank him for recommending this because it is a great brush. And I don't know if they still have the green one. I think they have one that's kind of a black and with kind of white stripes in there, or white swirls in there or something. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to load the brush here with a little bit of the cream. And get going. That should be more than enough. Turn on a little water there. And it's going to wet my face, and we'll go ahead and start lathering this up. So with this particular cream, I just kind of swirl it around a little bit in the bowl. It's not super duper soft. This one actually has been sitting around for a while, so it kind of dried out a little bit. It's almost gotten to the consistency of a soft soap. Oh brother, I have another cat going crazy. These guys, I tell you, they seem to know when I'm ready to shave. And since I do shave in the morning, it seems like these guys always want to be fed. As soon as I break out the shaving gear, they start coming in here and pestering me. So great smelling cream. And as with most creams, they're pretty easy to lather. I think creams are sometimes a good place to start when you first start out wet shaving, just because they're easy to lather. You kind of build some confidence in your lathering ability. As far as creams, I will usually still face lather them. Typically, if I have a cream in a tube, I'll just smear some on my face and lather it up on my face. Sometimes I will use a bowl to lather it. They work great in a bowl, and I think when you're starting out bowl lathering is a good way to go, because you can kind of see how your lather's coming along and adjust it to your liking. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and get started here and get going. So as with all the super speed razors, they're a little bit mild, but I don't find that to be much of a problem. I think once you figure out your technique and what works for you, you can pretty much get a pretty decent shave with just about any razor. Now, I don't know if this would be the best thing if you have a really thick beard and don't, shave every 2 or 3 days. It might have trouble going through that. I usually don't. I usually shave every day, so I can't really comment on how it would be for multiple days growth. But as a daily user, it works great. So at least for me. So go ahead and do pass number 2. Shut off the water here. Again, this Long is really a nice brush. It's got some nice density to it and really soft, incredibly soft. The only complaint I have about this brush is when I got it, it really had a pretty strong, I wouldn't even call it an animal smell. It was kind of a chemical smell, and I don't know if it's something that they treated the bristles with. I think I might have commented on this in a previous video, but it took several shaves to get that kind of chemical smell out of the brush. Once it left, it wasn't, and it certainly that didn't affect the performance. It was just kind of an odd scent to the brush. So. I know there are a fair number of guys that are kind of put off by the animal scent that some of these brushes have right off when you first get them. I would say for me that the brush that had the worst scent of all was that Long horsehair brush. Holy smokes, that thing smelled like the back end of a horse, and I've never had any other brushes that were like that. That thing really was putrid when I got it, and I had to wash it several times and use it a few times to get that scent out of there. It did finally leave, but boy was it strong. I've had some Badger brushes that have a little bit of funk to them, but nothing off-putting like that horsehair brush. Boy, that thing was a stinker. Okay, third pass, and as you can see, the cream here is very easy to use. Very user-friendly, easy to lather. Get plenty of lather on the brush. You can just, after you lather up, just paint it on for each of your passes, no problem at all. Okay, third and final pass. This is about this is a second shave on this blade. I'm a big fan of these Persona Platinum blades. They really work really quite well for me. They seem to be quite smooth. And I can get, I could probably get, maybe 5 comfortable shaves out of them. Usually with these, I'll use them about 4 times and then get rid of them. Normally I would just use a blade 3 times, but I can either get a really a comfortable fourth shave out of these with no problem. So that's what I do with them. So anyways, that's that. Just rinse off my face and I'll go ahead and apply my aftershave. And real easy smoothing razor. Easy to use, comfortable to use. Doesn't require a lot of thought or effort. You can just, just basically like you would any other DE razor. Just watch your pressure and go to town. Works really well. So here's the Orange Noir. Great aftershave. It's like Terre de Hermes with menthol in it. So great scent, and I love the menthol tingle in all the fine aftershaves. That really for me is a major plus. Alright guys, that's it. That's the shave of the day. Oh, let's see here. I don't know where the cat went. Oh, she's over there in the other room. She's eyeballing me. She wants to get fed, so I better attend to my animal here. Anyways, guys, have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.